think it was when I was really young. I grew up in Germany, and I was maybe around, I don't know, 8 or 9 years old, something like that. And I noticed like these like things. First of all, I didn't even know what is a graffiti. I just noticed these like writings on the wall. Like in the beginning, I couldn't even read, a word or a name. And I just know I was really, interested in it. I also was drawing in my free time, and I was really interested in art. And then it was kind of this like new thing. I didn't know what it is and what it meant and who did that. And also I grew up in a small town, so it wasn't that like often you would see something like that. And kind of this interest started. I think that's kind of my first memory, not even knowing that it was graffiti. And just like these things on the wall that were really interesting too. Pretty stereotypical, also with gender. And if it's a girl spraying, I think there's also a lot of opinions still that girls shouldn't do graffiti or can't. I think I was also confronted a couple of times with this, and also maybe not even saying that you can't do it, but just not believing in you, and just like not believing that you can do it. And also maybe judging more on your gender and not your style or your graffiti at all. And also what I feel like I had to learn, it's pretty rough sometimes, the scene. It's when you think about it, it's people doing art on walls, but there's so much. For me, like, tags are a part of the graffiti scene and of a graffiti writer, that's how you call them. I feel like you kind of start off with small tags on the wall in your school, like on the table or something, and it kind of develops into a big piece at the end, but it still kind of stays a part of it. After every piece you make, you put your tag under it, so tagging. And I think I would assume every writer has a marker in his bag, just like ready to go when they're feeling like it. How do you say? People have a big ego. I feel like there are a lot of, I would say, like the people there are a lot of arrogant people also, or just being pretty aggressive with taking kind of their territory, or saying that's their territory. And if someone's other like enters it and sprays something, there's going to be a fight, and they're going to wait in front of your door and kind of beat you up. And that was kind of, I had to learn. I didn't know about before. I didn't know it was that. I when I was younger, I always felt like that's such a welcoming space and open, and people are supporting each other, which is true. Of course, there's a lot of this as well. But this, I was kind of also, when I came to Basel, I think that's when I realized this the most, that there are these like, hey, be careful not to go over this person, because, there's gonna be maybe problems afterwards.